Right, this is my recently molted Hispaniola. It's been a week, and I'm going to see if it wants a worm or two. Gonna try and lure it out because I don't want to lose these worms. Ooh, yep. I think one will be fine. So I think that's all we're going to see. But yeah, my Hispaniola is doing well. I think I'm going to leave it in here for another molt, and then it'll definitely need a rehouse. And let's go on to some more recently malted teas, which hopefully will be quite exciting. Right, hopefully my Lagunas will come out for cricket. No. Oh, yep. It's not been taking food from the tongs much, but I got that one. Okay, on to the next. Right, I'm going to try and get my sturmy to come out. I've got a sort of half squished cricket here. We'll put in a live one, see if that make any difference. Don't know where that other one's gone. Oh, there it is. Whoa. So yeah, it's a bit dark in there, but she's hungry, so I'll leave that cricket in there, and then I'll report back in a few days and get a better filming of her. I might leave it just sort of about a week, perhaps, have these two crickets, and then dangle some nice roach there, or a nice juicy worm. Hopefully you'll get to see her. But the molt is in there, and I might just leave it in there for a bit and then see if I can take it out. Okay, on to the next. Sorry you couldn't really see her, but she's being a real recluse. Unless she comes out now. Let's see if this cricket will go past. And if it does, we might get a view. Where are you, girl? Whoa. She's just really reluctant to come out. Just will not come out. I haven't seen her out of here for 2 months. Oh, there she is. Yep, so she's nailed 2 crickets. Don't like using the torch, but she's alright. There's the molt. Oh, bit of fang action there. So there's my big Theraposa sturmy. Well, getting bigger and bigger. I'll probably rehouse her in a molt also, but let's leave her to her meal because I don't like shining the light on my teas too much. Oh, she's turning around a bit actually. So yeah, looking healthy, which is good, so I'm really chuffed about that. On to the next. This is the lair of my second P. Erminia. Got a little snack for her. It's a small little roach. But she's not quite big enough, I don't think, to take a full adult, so I'm kind of feeding it in between. I could try cricket, but problem is with the crickets is you lose the leg and then she'll nab it in a second and you won't actually see her. If I catch this leg, this roach, hopefully she will come out. There she is. And she's off. Yeah, she was just out recently. I just spotted her. So she definitely looked as though she was on the prowl. You can kind of tell when they're hungry. And she hasn't eaten for about 4 days or so. So, yeah, I'll feed her in about 4 days from now, because that wasn't a really big meal. But, yeah, so this one's for sale. If anyone's interested. On to the next. So, this is my other pecans, which is the female. And it's moulted. I haven't seen it for weeks. And should come out. But I've just seen it come out actually. It just came out at about 100 miles an hour. And scared the life out of me. But now it's not coming out. Probably spooked it. Oi! Damn. See if I can get her to come out for a second worm. Definitely hungry. Come on, sweet pea. I think that's all she wants. Right, on to the next. Right, because the last time you didn't really get to see my pecans, I might just have included it anyway. I'm going to see if she'll come for a bigger meal. I've just tried my male and he's not hungry. I think there's been a bit of evidence of sperm web, and he's been doing things with his pedipalps. So he could just, you know, be more interested in love than food. Right, I'm struggling here. Yeah, bastard. Sorry. Right, sorry about the camera work. Now let's see if she'll come. Oh yeah. And this is where I want to get her out so you can see her. No? No? Whoa. There she is. And she's gone. Well, that's a bit better than the worm, but as you can see, she's just not coming out for a meal. Yeah, I could try a different tactic. Leave the roach sort of on the side of the bark and see if she'll come all the way out. So I'll try that in a week or two, a week, maybe 2 weeks time. Alright, on to the next. Right, I'm going to use a few worms up because so far the feeding video has been a bit lame. And I do a bit of a shout out here to Payden's tarantulas. I don't know if I've done a shout out to her before, but she just did a video of her lovely A-gen. And here's mine. So not quite as big as hers, I don't think, and I'm not sure if it's a female, but could have a feed. Hopefully not going to flick any hairs at me. As she says, they can be a bit hair flicky, but this one has been pretty good. And I keep it on about 2 inches substrate, cross ventilation, and I bung in just moss. And then I bury the water dish. Ooh, it's going to have a drink. And always keep it topped up. And I basically moisten part of the moss here once of every 1 or 2 weeks. Basically, you can do it once a week if you want, but just like a pipette full. And then just make sure that water dish is full. And I've noticed that A-gens especially, well, this one has done in the past, is basically dump stuff in the water dish, and then I'll come back and it'll be completely sort of empty. But well, with like sort of moss at the bottom. But let's see if he or she wants a superworm. Ooh, nom nom. So let's see if my little A-gen wants another. I'll give her a smaller one this time, or him. Believe. Uh-oh. Digging for it. That was a bit of a bad drop. Damn. Right, I'm going to have to try and find this other worm, make sure she's got 2, or he's got 2. But on to the next. So yeah, check out Payden's channel. And yeah, she's got some really good vids. And yeah, and it's also very cute. Anyway, on to the next. This is my Sturmy, and there's a roach. And it's... Whoa. And it's been munched. So the adult roach, so it's a very good meal for my Sturmy. I think she's going to have lots of fun in there. There's quite a bit of crunching going on. But yeah, so doing well. And I think that'll be the end of the vid, because I've been trying to get a few of my other teas but haven't succeeded. But expect hopefully some of my Avicularia variegata eating, and also a rehouse soon. So thanks for watching, and yeah, it's goodbye from Senorita Sturmy here. She's a real beaut. Alright.